Question 5. Consider functions f and g. Which expression is equal to f divided by g? So I'm going to do this using division first, but since it's multiple choice, at the end of the video I'm going to go over maybe the quicker, more efficient way to solve this problem. But obviously not every question will be this nice and neat and multiple choice. So let's use division. So we're going to divide the f function by the g function. So we are going to set up the division process. Our numerator, 21x squared plus 13x minus 20 goes at the top. On the bottom, it's negative 3x minus 4. So recall, when we do division, so we're taking this first term, 21x squared, and we're dividing it by negative 3x. So 21x squared divided by negative 3x is just negative 7. And one of these x's cancel out, negative 7x. So negative 7x goes across the top. Right off the bat, we can rule out two of these answer choices. The next step in the division process is we're going to multiply negative 7x times both of those terms. So negative 7x times negative 3x is positive 21x squared. Negative 7x times negative 4 is positive 28x. We're going to subtract both of these terms. So 21x squared minus 21x squared is just 0. 13 minus 28 gives us negative 15x. And then finally, we're going to take that first term, negative 15x, and we're going to divide it by the first term of our divisor, negative 3x. Negative 15x divided by negative 3x is positive 5x. We can go back through the multiplication process one more time just to verify that there is no remainder. But 5 times negative 3x is negative 15x. Positive 5 times negative 4 is negative 20. Negative 15 minus negative 15. Be careful with all those negatives, but that is 0. Negative 20 minus negative 20 is also 0. So that just tells us there's no remainder. So the answer is negative 7x plus 5. But you could have done this really quickly. Remember, division is just the opposite of multiplication. So if we take negative 3x minus 4, we know that when we multiply negative 3x minus 4 times the correct answer, whatever the correct answer is, pretend like we don't know what it is, we know it has to equal 21x squared plus 13x minus 20. So if I was doing this problem and it was like a time test, or even if it wasn't a time test, multiplication to me is easier than that division process. So I can just think to myself, okay, negative 3x times what gives me that first term, 21x squared? Well, it has to be a negative, because a negative times a negative is a positive. And really, we can ignore this middle term based on the answer choices. We should think, okay, how do we get a negative 20? Well, we get a negative 20 by taking the last number, negative 4, and multiplying it by this last number to get negative 20. Well, negative 4 times positive 5 gives us negative 20. So that would be the quicker way to get the answer of negative 7x plus 5.